town of Clinton was legally incorporated on March 14, 1850. Once a part of nearby Lancaster, it has a town meeting form of government administered by a board of 3 selectmen. Its population of 12 to 13,000 has remained very steady since the turn of the century. Clinton covers only 5.3 square miles and is one of the smallest towns in central Massachusetts. Today, a modern network of highways, such as 495 and 290, make Clinton easily accessible to all areas of the state. Rail, bus, and airport facilities are nearby. Clinton was blessed with a very special founding father in one Erastus Bigelow. Bigelow, an inventor and mechanical genius, revolutionized the carpet industry in the 1800s with his various inventions. He and his brother, Horatio, formed a company for the producing of coach lace in the area known then as Factory Village. Bigelow named it the Clinton Company, from the DeWitt Clinton Hotel in New York, where he had recently visited. The area soon became known as Clinton. Another company was formed by the Bigelows to produce gingham cloth. This company, located on Green Street, became the world's largest producer of gingham. In 1931, however, over 2,000 people suddenly became unemployed when it went out of business. Women's tastes in clothing and fashion had changed, and Clinton, in order to survive, would have to change with the times. The Bigelows opened still another mill for the producing of counterpane cloth. Meanwhile, the Industrial Revolution was shaping both the character and neighborhoods of Clinton. The old row houses in various mill neighborhoods still stand as monuments to the glory days of the Bigelow companies. Some are now being converted into condominium units and thus changing with the times. After Lancaster Mills closed, the Colonial Press, once the world's leading book printer, opened in Clinton. However, Clinton was to face more economic adversity when that closed in 1977. Today, LFE occupies a part of the building. After a complete restoration, town officials now hope to entice new businesses here in the near future. One of the most significant restorations of its type in the country, Nitro, one of the world leaders in the plastics industry, took over the Bigelow Carpet Company property in the 1960s. It is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The Bigelow influence can still be felt today. Our beautiful common was given to the town by the Bigelow family. It is beautifully maintained by employees of the town's Parks and Recreation Department. Clinton High School holds its graduation ceremonies here in early June. The Bigelows helped found our local library and gave the town land for its first high school. A small private school formed by the Bigelows ultimately led to the establishment of Clinton High School. But another tremendous influence on the town's history was the building of the Wachusett Dam and Reservoir at the turn of the century. This monumental task claimed 17% of Clinton's original land. It required the damming of the south branch of the Nashua River and the removal of many houses and mills within the Wachusett Basin. Thirsty Boston needed water, and in 1895 it was determined that this area could supply it. Today, This area is an attraction to many people, especially during the spring and fall. Many come from miles around to see this monument to modern engineering. This beautiful reservoir now supplies water to the 25 cities and towns of the metropolitan district. Hundreds of men arrived in Clinton to work on the reservoir project. Some did not stay very long. Many, however, settled in this small community to raise their families. These people, many of Irish and Italian descent, helped create Clinton's early melting pot population. Years later, a famous visitor would come, but he didn't stay very long. Of course, that visitor was President Jimmy Carter, who visited Clinton in March of 1977. Thanks to a flurry of condominium building, once again, people are coming to Clinton, not to visit, but to settle here. This development, called Ridgefield, is located on Lancaster Road in Clinton. More condominiums and apartment complexes are in the planning stages, and Clinton is gearing up for growth. And why not? With adequate fire and police protection, low taxes, public education K to 12, sewer services, water, rubbish disposal, and parks and recreation, Clinton offers many services that much larger cities and towns do not. Its newest public building, the fire station, was just completed at a cost of $1.8 million. The old fire station, built in 1898, is now being renovated and will be used by the school department. The crossroads of Clinton has always been High and Church Streets, the main business district of Clinton. In 1895, the finest accommodations could be found at the Hotel Oxford on High Street. Today, the Claremont Corporation is involved in a $7.5 million restoration plan of 6 High Street buildings called the Oxford House Project. This project, upon completion, will offer new storefronts on the ground floors and 108 apartment units above, with an indoor swimming pool, sauna, and health center. This project is expected to be completed by 1988. It will help revitalize the entire downtown district, which is now on the National Historic Register. Thanks to urban renewal, the future of High Street, and with it, the fortunes of Clinton, are looking brighter.
Education in Clinton starts at the Parkhurst School. This is the kindergarten, our class of 1999. Students go on to the elementary school for grades 1 through 3, and then to the middle school for grades 4 through 8. And then we welcome them at Clinton High. Our administrators, the general office, guidance, nurse, custodians, our school store, and supply room.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Study hall and cafeteria. The art department. Clothing. Foods. Our business department. Computer science. Special needs. Industrial arts. Physical education. The cafeteria. The library and media. Spirit Week and the rally. The senior hop. The school fair is held in May. The school symbol is the galloping gale. And he's with us at our fall sports. Our math team at a recent competition. National Honor Society induction. And finally, graduation.